hope that my connect do not work.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. You'll see California taking on Washington.
Don't look that connect.
And the California starting five. They've got Wilcox.
Plug disconnect. And we sub me.
Luke Babbitt. Then there's Hairston. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And California has possession after the basket by Washington. From the arc. He kicks it to Babbitt. Thompson dishes to Allen. Passes it to Babbitt. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Babbitt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Caldwell Pope. Barnes kicks to Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. Rebound by California.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Babbitt's shot is off.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. To the paint. Here's Wilcox. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Offensive rebound. Leonard, the pass to McCallum. And good on the basket. Book it.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Here's McCallum. He has 5. Snatched up. Here is Hairston. From 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Tries from 10. It's blocked. And here we go. California fast break. Thompson with the ball. Hauled in. Pass to Hairston. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hairston's got 5.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And McCallum kicks to Leonard. The feet to McCallum. Thompson against Leonard. Tries yet again. Count that one. California leading by 3. Here's Hairston. Allen dishes to Thompson. Here's Babbitt with the 3. And again, it's California from deep.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
Great effort. I mean, you just have to love the way they're playing and getting after it on the glass.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Connects on the foul line jumper.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Some changes for California. The drive by Bynum. And that one's good. Bynum's got his first points of the game.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Kept alive. Amundsen kicks to Schroeder. Off target with his 3. California leading by 6. Bynum drives in. fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Bynum. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Washington's ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly from 18. And there's Roten, and that's good on the assist by Schroeder.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
They get the rebound. Stolen. Stripped it away. Here's Dellavedova. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here's Schroeder. He got it up in time, but now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from California, what do you guys think?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
And so in the game for California. Larkin out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Shavlik Randolph. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Anderson in at the 4. Dellavedova, the pass to Covington. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Roten. California leading by 4. Ring shot on the way. And here's the fast break. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Washington making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Amundsen. And it's McCallum in for Dennis Schroeder. California also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Shavlik Randolph. Luke Babbitt comes in for Robert Covington. And Wilcox is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. The dish now to Karasov. Lets it go with a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Babbitt with the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Babbitt's got 9.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
To the inside. With that, the California lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Roten.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Out to the wing. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Wilcox. A stupendous finish in traffic. And it's an 8-point California lead. And McCallum kicks to Roten. Can't hit. Now California takes it the other way.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's McCallum, covered by Hairston. And out of bounds as California gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
California leading by 7. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Hairston's got 7.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am. They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Bill Bynum, he's checked in for Hairston. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Kicks to Bynum. Babbitt from long range. Rebound, Washington. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. California making a switch here. Hummel's checked in. And he's able to get it back. Bynum, no good. Dishes it to Barnes. Wide open. Buries the jump shot. California leading by 3. Takes a 3. Another miss by Bynum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Schroeder's shot is good.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails. They're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
From the wing.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. No good. Now California takes it the other way. Here's Covington. And he converts the layup. And California leads by 2.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Here's Schroeder. Got it off in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And California has possession. The lead is 2. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Myers Leonard. Harrison Barnes is out there with McCallum. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope for the lead. And the shot is good. Caldwell Pope's got the first basket of the second half here for Washington. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's McCallum. He has 7. He feeds it to Leonard. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's McCallum. Babbitt grabs the board. Babbitt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wilcox can't hit.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the 3rd quarter.
And it's blocked. Babbitt. From beyond, it is off.
Starting to get ready. They're 0 for 4 start the second half.
McCallum dishes to Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Picked off in midair. Here's Hairston. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Hairston's got 9.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
So both teams changing it up here. McCallum, the pass to Amundsen. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Babbitt. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's McCallum. He's guarded by Bynum. And McCallum kicks to Saka. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
McCallum dishes to Amundsen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Anderson, he's checked in for California. Larkin comes in for Wilcox. Caldwell Pope pass to McCallum. Caldwell Pope kicks to Amundsen. Stolen by Anderson. It's Thompson off the drive. Misses from close range. Washington trailing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Babbitt grabs the board. Babbitt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bynum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Bynum. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Schroeder kicks to Roten. He tries for 3. Rebound by California. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Bynum. And he drops it in from the low post. Bynum's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Roten. Washington making some changes. Joel Anthony comes in for Saka. And it's Karasov in for Lou Odmanson. And a switch here also for California. Dellavedova is checked in. Washington trails by 4. Schroeder kicks to Roten. It's good from long range. Roten's got 11. Roten's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Larkin can't get it to go.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Here's Roten. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Karasov for the lead. And again, Washington with the triple.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
And so it looks like California will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. And California has possession. A 2-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. California again can't hit it. Anthony dishes to Schroeder. It could go. Here's McCallum. And so in the game for California. Anderson is out there with Luke Bennett. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Wilcox in at the shooting guard. California trails by 4. Here's Dellavedova. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dellavedova's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Here's McCallum. Down low. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Washington with the triple.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. California trails by 4. Here's Covington. And it's blocked. And so it looks like California will retain possession here. Timeout calls California.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Some changes for California. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Allen comes in for Anderson. And it's Hairston in for Matthew Dellavedova. Stolen by Allen. Here's Thompson. McCallum with the rebound. McCallum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
22 seconds on the shot clock.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Hairston.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Nobody near Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Checking out the game Kentavious Caldwell Pope is having. He has 9 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
And Thompson kicks to Hairston. Trying to get back on track. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Washington leading now by 10. Inside. That's good from Barnes on the assist from McCallum.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
He hits the second from the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Over to the left wing. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Washington with the triple.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Here's Wilcox. Allen trying to break free. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, I'm not seeing the same energy level as I did in the first half. Second chance points not coming quite as easily as they did earlier, and I think it's a matter of effort.
Stolen by Thompson. On up the court. Wilcox can't hit.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And McCallum kicks to Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance.